December is almost over. Whoa. Hey guys, so I'm here to film my December wrap-up for you guys, and this is where I just tell you what I read in December and what I thought about it. So I don't have a physical copy of any of the books that I have right now because I got most of them from the library. Sorry about that, but I will put the picture up after I say the title. So we'll just get started. The first book that I read this month was The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. And I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I was actually really disappointed with it because I was reading it with my school book club, and I thought it was going to be more because I loved her Shiver series and I was so excited to read more by her, and I was really let down. I think this book is really one that you have to like. It really depends on who you are, because I was completely confused by the writing style because it was so different from what I know. And a book about man-eating horses, I didn't really know what to think about it, but I enjoyed it a little bit. Like towards the end it got really good, but the first like 200 pages were just it wasn't my favorite. The second book I read this month was Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by David Leviathan and Rachel Cohn. And I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. It follows Lily and Dash, and Lily leaves a red notebook in a bookstore, and it kind of is like a scavenger hunt how to find her, and she's kind of looking for her dream man, I kind of guess. Not really, I just don't know how else to put it in that way. And Dash finds it, and they kind of send the notebook back and forth to each other, and it's really, really cute. I enjoyed it so much. It was perfect to read around the holidays, and it definitely is one of the cutest books I've read in a long time. The third book I read this month was Mistletoe by Haley Abbott, Nina Malkin, Amy Friedman, and Melissa De La Cruz. And I read this around the Christmas season too. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. It's kind of like a little anthology. It has 4 little stories in it, one by each author, and I enjoyed one. I enjoyed one. I didn't enjoy 2 of them, and one of them was like really good, so it wasn't the best book. I didn't really enjoy it that much. Fourth book I read this month was Xmas by Kate Bryan. This is also a holiday book. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. We follow Leela. I'm not sure if it's Lila or Leela, but we follow Lila, I called her in my head, and she's kind of like a popular girl and all that kind of stuff, and she's throwing a party, but then her little brother tells her parents that are going away that she's having a party, and she kind of gets in trouble, and so she kind of makes her little brother believe that global warming is going to hurt Santa Claus. So then her little brother runs off with his best friend, who just so happens to be her ex-boyfriend's little brother, and it's kind of like a road trip book, and they go find the little boys, and yeah, they have to go find them. And I really enjoyed this book. Well, it was in third person, so I don't really like books in third person. Like, it has to be written super-duper well. And the first, like, maybe 75 pages of this book was super boring. It took me a little bit to get into it, but after a little bit, I actually enjoyed it. And yeah, it was a good book to read around the holidays. I don't know if I could call it a favorite, probably not, but it was just a light read that I liked, and it was kind of cute, so yeah, that was a good one. The sixth book I read this month was The Death Cure by James Dashner. It is the third book in the Maze Runner series, and I gave that one a 3.5 out of 4 stars. I didn't enjoy this series as much as everyone else has been enjoying it. I kind of felt like it was a little bit overrated to me because I was so very excited to start this series, and then I got into it. I liked the first book. I really enjoyed the second book, and then the third book I kind of just wanted answers, and I don't feel like I got those. But it's a good series. It's not really my taste. I don't know. The third book I felt like I wanted answers, and like I said, I didn't get those. And there's the prequel, The Kill Order, and I'm not sure, I'm probably going to get answers from that, but I'm going to kind of put it off a little bit because it just wasn't my favorite. The 7th and final book that I read this month was Hooked by Liz Finchira. I think that's how you say her name. It is the first book in the Hooked series. This book actually comes out next year, January 31st of 2013. I got this for review from Harlequin Teen. Thank you so very much, Harlequin. And I really enjoyed this book. It was really different. We follow a girl named Frederica, aka Fred, and she's Native American and she loves golfing. And she's offered a spot on the all-male golfing team at her school, and she can't say no, so she joins the men's golfing team, and some of the boys don't like it very much, and I just really enjoyed it. There's like a little bit of a romance, and it's just really cool. I've never read a book like this before, so I thought it was really interesting to hear a different point of view, like hearing from, it was told from both the boys' side, one of the boys' sides, Ryan, and also Fred's side, and it was really cool. And who, like, a girl named Fred, that is so cool. Like, that's such an original name. I loved it. You guys should check it out when it comes out. Oh, and that was 5 out of 5 stars if I did not say that. Okay, you guys, that's all the books that I've read this month. I will be putting up a 2012 wrap up and 2013 goals video after this, so if I'm wearing the same thing, do not think I am weird. So that's all I have for this month, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.